So before I take you through each individual Stephen King book, I wanted to lay my cards on the table. So here is my ultimate top 10 Stephen King. Hey, it's Dave Musson here. I'm at Dave Musson on Instagram, and I'm fairly new around these parts on YouTube. As part of my introduction, I thought I would count down my top 10 Stephen King books for you, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh look, I didn't open the cupboard door properly when I was filming this one. Too late now. So, no more time to waste, let's jump into it. Oh, and do let me know your top 10s in the comments. And number 10 is Bag of Bones, which I think is one of the most underrated King books out there. But it's got all of the classic King elements. The main guy is a writer who is a bit of a stud and obviously scores with a young hot woman. But there are good things as well. There's ghosts, there's spookiness, there's a bad guy who is a total shit. It's a riot and you should definitely read it. At number 9 is Needful Things. Now, aside from being a Castle Rock story, which automatically makes it an essential King read, there's just something joyous about getting to read a book where you watch something build and build and build, and then descend into utter chaos. What more do you want? At number 8 is a new entry based on my recent reread, and that is Insomnia. The characters are great, the story's fantastic, and there are so many references to the Dark Tower world that your head will explode. At number 7, the sparrows are flying again. It's The Dark Half. Now, this is a story about a writer, obviously, who kills off his pen name, only for said pen name to come back to life and start murdering people. Sounds fucking stupid, right? And it kind of is. And yet, it's brilliant. Give it a read. At number 6, 11/22/63, a time-travelling epic where somebody is sent back in time to try and stop JFK being assassinated. Now, this one isn't scary, but this is one I always recommend to Stephen King newbies because it's not scary and because it showcases King's talent as an incredible story writer. Oh, and the ending will absolutely warm your heart. Top 5, serious now. My number 5 is Misery, a dark tale about fandom, obsession, and a pure will to survive. It is claustrophobic, terrifying, and fucking fantastic. My number 4 is Different Seasons, another book that I always point Stephen King newbies to. So this is a collection of 4 novellas that really showcase King's entire range. Apt Pupil is dark and fucked up, The Breathing Method is creepy and weird, and then you've got Rita Hayworth and The Shawshank Redemption, which became The Shawshank Redemption, and The Body, which became Stand By Me, which are 2 of the absolute best stories that have ever been told. Get on it. At number 3, it's Somewhere You Don't Want to Be Buried. It's Pet Sematary. This is King's darkest, bleakest, and arguably most fucked up work. And as a result, it will fuck you up too. But it is also a masterpiece, and I cannot recommend it enough. I'm going to go and bury this ugly copy of Pet Sematary in the Pet Cemetery, and it's going to come back to life as one that I can actually bear to look at. If you're expecting some camera trickery for me to show you another edition, I don't have one, but I will do someday. At number 2, the chunky beast that is It. Yep, the one with the killer clown. Now, despite its length, I don't think there's a wasted word here. Well, maybe apart from the weird child orgy. But anyway, this book is far less about killer clowns than it is about friendship and hope. And it really is an incredible story. But it's not my favourite. My number 1 is The Dead Zone. Simple as. It is one of the best and most heart-wrenching thrillers you will ever read. And thanks to the character of Greg Stilson and his uncanny likeness to the current President of the United States, it feels really pertinent as well. It is just majestic. Mwah. There we go, my top 10 King books. Let me know your own top 10 in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram, join me for a quiz, and check out my band Chapter 19. Our song Stephen, about Stephen King, has been playing in the background all the way through this video. Now I'm going to stop before I drop these bastards. See you next time.